Jo McFarlane here, candlemaker based in Scotland, teaching you around the world from complete beginners to scaling up and starting your own candle making business. I would be delighted and honoured if I can help you on your journey. Today on my weekly blog, we're going to tell you a little bit a day in the life of a candle maker and what I do on a daily basis. Not every day is the same. I like each day to be different, but I do have some structure to that. I do wake up early. I like to start my day with my Arbonne Be Well. I call it my Pond's water, and with a little bit of mushroom powder in there as well. I started Arbonne last year and I absolutely think it's first class, especially for my energy. I'll tell you a little bit more about what else I have on later in the day. So I do that. I wake up, I do my gratitude journal. I'm a huge fan of Hal Elrod, who was amazing to give me a quote for the front of my own best-selling book, Ask and Act. And he has a morning routine called Savers. The Savers stand for silence, affirmations, visualization, exercise, reading and scribing. So I do find if I'm a little bit off track, the Savers routine absolutely nails it. You can go onto his website and download a chart that makes sure that you tick that, say for 30 days. Honestly, it's life-changing. So I do my gratitude journal and I also read 10 pages of some inspirational book. I'm not a fiction reader. It's all non-fiction, whether it's self-development, whether it's business-based or spiritual, or usually phases of the moon, how I can adjust my schedule. That is one thing that I do, is adjust my monthly schedule for the phases of the moon. I'd love to know if you do that too. It's a bit woo-woo and I think a lot of people don't chat about it openly, but it definitely helps me because it helps me understand why certain times of the month you feel really like wading through treacle and you just can't progress. And like now it's running up to the full moon. What are we in? June. And I'm so grateful for its energy because I do really struggle around the new moon time. But I have learned to take a little bit more time and just be a bit easy on myself around that time. So I read my 10 pages of a book. I wake up my son at 7 and do the school run. I collect the eggs from our hens and we usually have some eggs for breakfast. Then I do the school run. I don't have a shower first thing usually because I do the school run and then I head to the pool or the gym for a session there. And then when I come out, I do treat myself to like a little cup of either green tea or herbal tea or coffee. And I do have a flick through of their glossy magazines in the gym where I go to. So it's literally like a 20-minute routine. Then I come home. The first hour of my day is answering emails, any queries, anybody that needs hopped onto a course. Mondays are always my call day, where I do my mentoring calls and have a chat with everybody that's on my courses. So that's my call days. I am studying for a degree right now. I am halfway through, so I'll be glad to get that finished in December. So that is kind of created a little bit of a different structure that I wouldn't normally have in my week. So that has thrown me because I'm not, I am studious, but it is very, very hard work. So that's added a few extra hours. I do like to work in 2-hour blocks. I found that's really effective for me. It takes me about 35-40 minutes to get into the flow. And so I do like to sit down. I actually pop my timer on. If I'm good, I'll put my phone in the other room and turn off all notifications. I do work from home. I never work in my pajamas or my slippers. I always dress to the shoes, which is a top tip that I share in my book, Ask and Act. You can get that on Amazon, a little drop there. I do like to get out and about. I live by the sea and I enjoy a couple of walks a day by the sea. I do my work day. I sometimes do the school pickup as well, and if Archie needs help with anything, I'm literally his taxi driver. It's usually he's planning to be an actor or do drama, and if he's got any lines to run, I'll do that with him as well. So I'll set up my phone and I'll read in for him as well. So that's usually one of my extra jobs. I generally go on a news fast, so I'm not very aware of what's happening in the news in general. This was I think an old Bob Proctor top tip, or was it Jim Rohn? You can correct me on that. And I don't spend. It's very, very negative. I do go on a news fast. Also, my day, which I do twice a day, is meditation, morning and night, and usually do that on my Shakti mat as well. So I love my meditation. It's very, very good. And we try and have dinner around the family table in the evening, catching up on everybody's day. And I do like an early night, but I might end up with my laptop. If Archie's working, I'll just carry on working. There are a couple of programs I do watch a year, and that is Race Across the World, and so I do allow myself a privilege of watching that. And Archie and I are both film buffs, so we're always discussing the latest movie or watching that later on. So that is it, day in the life of a candle maker. Obviously that's not including, I don't do any of my manufacturing anymore, that is outsourced. And but a lot of the work is obviously sending samples out to clients and sourcing different waxes, jars, everything like that. So during the day, it's prospecting new clients, but my week is quite flexible. But please drop me a line, jo@jomcfarlane.com, if you want any more tips, or if you want to have a chat about any of the courses that I offer. So please like, share and subscribe, and look out for next week's blog.